What is good, y'all? Welcome back to the airport. Welcome back to a brand new video. Man, the Miami Heat have gone to New York and they've lost. They're still up 3-2 in this series, but man, that was a tough loss last night. And yeah, I mean, we're gonna be dissecting it. Make sure y'all stick around to the end of the video. Previewing Game 6 as well, which will be in Miami. So yeah, very excited for that game. But we're gonna be previewing that game and reacting to Game 5, kind of what I saw from Game 5 and what we can be better at in order for us to win Game 6. Now, obviously, this was a tough loss. Yeah, make sure y'all drop a like, subscribe, comment down below. Yeah, let's get right into it. Well, first of all, my confidence in this series has not dropped from that game. You know, I think a lot of people, a lot of Knicks fans probably, like, the only reason I don't like this game is because we gave them confidence. You know what I'm saying? Not just the fans, but the team as well. Like, the Knicks were kind of like they were down and out in Miami, and like you had Julius Randle saying maybe they wanted it more and this and that, and then last night, I mean, we kind of gave them that slimmer of hope by giving them that game. This was a very winnable game last night. I'm not even gonna put it on the officiating. I know they shot 40 free throws to our 19, but we should have won that game. Like, I'm not gonna blame the refs. And yeah, I mean, like, it's just not something that you want to do as a team. You don't want to give any team life, and especially a team that plays hungry like the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? That they're gonna come out desperate in Game 6 as well. We already know that, so we're gonna have to match their intensity. Thankfully, Game 6 is at home, so I think we will do a good job in closing that out at home. I think we will win Game 6. Like, I'm very confident we'll win Game 6. I think Spo's gonna make adjustments and stuff, but I mean, like, you just never want to do that to a team where you're up 3-1 and you give them hope, and now, like, they have like a, whether it's, real or fake, like, they have this confidence that they can come back and win. So yeah, I mean, they have to be pretty gassed right now. I'm not gonna lie. Brunson and Grimes played 48 minutes each. Like, they played the whole game, so they're gonna be pretty gassed. Like, the Knicks have to be gassed. The Knicks have to be gassed. A lot of their guys have been playing heavy minutes, and yeah, it's just, even Jimmy himself played 43, but Brunson played the whole game. Grimes played the whole game, so they came out and just did whatever they had to win, which is, props to them. They took care of business at home, but we're gonna have to make sure that we close this out at home. Game 6 in Miami. Now, it kind of looked like we played like the Heat in the regular season last night. Like, it was, I'm not gonna lie, it was very reminiscent to those regular season performances, and it all started with a 3-point shooting, man. In the first half, we shot like 17% from 3, or 15% from 3, something like that, and we did up it to 30, but that was a lot of that was because Duncan Robinson came off the bench and started, lighting up the Knicks in the third quarter. Apart from him, though, like, not that many people made their threes. Like, Strus, I know he made a couple. Lowry made a couple. But apart from that, like, they missed a lot of threes too. Kevin Love did not make. I don't even think Kevin Love made a single three last night. And yeah, like, Caleb Martin was off. Vincent was off. Jimmy did not even attempt a three. Our shooters did not come to play last night, apart from Duncan. Duncan was the only person, and he kind of ignited us back in the game. But yeah, I mean, the shooters just did not come to play last night. And when you have a bad shooting night, and on top of that, when Jimmy doesn't have a good game, it's very hard to win. I'm not saying Jimmy needs to average 30 for us to win every night, but I mean, 19, 9, and 7, like, I guess it's a well-rounded game for Jimmy, but it's not what we're accustomed to seeing. Especially this playoffs, he's been extremely good for us. And, obviously, like, it's one bad game. I don't think it's going to affect him much going forward, but you would have liked to see him play better, especially with the shooters struggling. He was just being extremely passive, and I understand that, like, when you're getting the looks that they're giving you, you want to keep kicking it out to the shooters and hoping that they knock the threes down, which is why Duncan was in the game. He was knocking a lot down, but at some point, with you being the best player on this team, you just got to take over. And in the fourth, he just did not look right. Like, I don't know if it was the ankle injury, I don't know what it was, but he just didn't have that first step. Like, Grimes literally stole the ball from him when he was injured. So I mean, yeah, like, Jimmy just did not have a good game. In the Knicks, like, Brunson had like 38, Randall and Barrett both had like 25 each. I think Barrett had 26, Randall had 24. So I mean, it was very similar to game 2, I'm not gonna lie, where a lot of things went right for the Knicks and just like nothing went right for the Heat. You know, we missed a lot of open shots. Jimmy did not have a good game. In game 2, Jimmy did not play. So, you know, and then Brunson, Barrett, and Randall, all in that game, they combined for like 80 points. And I think it might be more in last night's game, like, because Brunson himself had 38. I think he only had like 27 or 28 in game 2 when they won. So a lot of things just went right for the Knicks, man. Their big three came to play, and Mitchell Robinson came to play on the glass. Like, they had a lot of, you know, success on the glass last night. They out-rebounded us by 16. We knew that was going to be an emphasis for them. They're a very big team, and they shot a lot more free throws than we did. And they were a lot more efficient from the field and from three than we were. So, I mean, yeah, it just seemed like everything went well for the Knicks and everything just went wrong for the Heat. But having said all of that, all of those things just did not go our way, and we still found ourselves in the game with them. Like, that's why I'm not, you know, my confidence is not dropped at all, because I strongly believe that we can close this out in game 6. I do think so, because, like, even if they out-rebounded us, even if, you know, they shot 20 more free throws than we did, even if they shot better from us, you know, better than us from the field or whatnot, if we made like a couple of, maybe like 3 or 4 more threes that we missed that were wide open, we would have won this game. If Jimmy Butler plays 10% better, we would have won this game. You know, like, it's not major adjustments that are needed. It's just like tweaking some things that can kind of just make your job easier. And, you know, I think we kind of got back to the regular season version of the Heat, because we were very reliant on the three in the regular season to win games. And I didn't want that to happen in the playoffs. But last night's game, it did, because Jimmy did not have a good game either. So even like the games that we shot poorly in this series, we were able to win some games. Like, I don't think we shot that well in game 3, from or game 4 from 3. But Jimmy being Jimmy, and then Bam being Bam, both of them scoring 20 plus each. Like, Jimmy had 28. I think Bam had like 24 or something in game 4. Like, those performances made up for the lack of 3-point shooting. But in last night's game, not only did the shooters not make shots, but Jimmy and Bam didn't really have the best games. Bam was okay. Jimmy was very average for, you know, what his standards are. So, yeah, I mean, we just have to like tighten up some stuff. I think Jimmy's gonna come out next game. He's gonna be aggressive, and he's gonna, you know, will us to victory in that game, because, you know, we can't go back to New York for a game 7. That's gonna be extremely tough to win there, especially in that atmosphere and that crowd. So, yeah, I think we just gotta close it out on game 6 and at home, and I think we're very capable. I mean, it's tomorrow. Game 6 is tomorrow, so yeah, you know, we'll see how that goes. But I don't think it's a lot. Like, I don't think it's like panic time or whatever. Like I said, like, I still think we can win the series. Like, the Knicks, you know, last night did not really like show me anything different at all series. Like, they just had very good games from Brunson, Randall, and Barrett, and we did not have good games from any of our players except for Duncan Robinson. And we shot poorly from them in about every single category, and we got out-rebounded by 16. And I'm pretty sure they had like 27 points of our turnovers to our 4 or something like that. So yeah, like, everything went right for them, nothing went right for us, and we still found ourselves in a ball game with them. So, like I said, I'm not worried. I think we will close this out in 6, but we just want to make sure that we close this out as soon as possible, so that we do not give them any hope in life going back into game 7. So, yeah, that's going to be the video, man. Hopefully y'all enjoy it, man. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. I'll see y'all later as always. Peace.